My son tells me he told Deputy Holden that his mother threatened to hang him with her belt.
Okay.
Nothing was done. Deputy Holden didn't tell me that.
Right.
My son tells me that he went and laid in his bed and couldn't sleep.
My mom started yelling, said that she was gonna hit me, and then I ran, and then she said that she was gonna take her belt off and hang me.
And she's allowed to. She's allowed to commit simple battery on you. You're a minor, okay? And by law, she can wear your butt out.
Yes,
You understand that? You understand her responsibility to make sure you grow up and be a good, productive, responsible child?
Yes, sir.
Become a human being that is productive to society?
Yes, sir. And
You
I
understand
also
that?
tell him that he's a reflection of me. Like how you behave is a reflection of me. And if you're doing something or you're not behaving or you're out and about and you make a choice, that's a reflection of me.
She loses control. She never hits him on the ass. I'm not even going to say it. Where does she hit you?
She punches me
And then slaps you where?
on my face.
I've been asking for years for this shit to stop.
Right.
This is why all this is fixing. I'm fixing to escalate it and take it because it's gonna fucking stop.
Yeah.
Is it ball practice?
Think so.
What time does she live here?
Yeah.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
What time she normally get back?
I don't know. What's going on?
Oh, I got a call to do a welfare check.
I'm assuming his dad called.
Oh, well.
He is a pain in the ass, man. He is the biggest narcissist I've ever met.
Right.
I mean, this guy's something.
Yeah, it's something about spanking
never-
him with a whip or something.
A whip.
Yeah.
He had y'all come it was last Christmas or Christmas before, because they were 2 hours late from him picking them up. The cops come here. I'm like, I tried to give him a chance at first, but it was just like every time he don't get what he wants, or they ain't bowing down to him, he makes up shit and he's crazy. I don't understand it. I cut him off. I don't talk to him.
Does he have visitation and all that?
He gets some Monday and Tuesday, or I'm sorry, they're here Monday and Tuesday, and then they go with him Wednesday and Thursday, and then they come back, and then every other week it flips. So he gets them 5 days, she gets them 5 days.
Are the parents getting along to do that, or?
Yeah, everybody's been getting. I mean, again, if it ain't something for him, he's trying to push back on her. He won't help her take him to ball practice, cheer, none of the extracurricular activities. He don't want nothing to do with it. He puts that all on her, and if she won't do it, he won't let them go. And then every time they're with him, he'll pull up here. He won't even pull in the driveway. I mean, it's embarrassing for the kids. He's called the cops on her. I don't know how many times over the years.
What's he do?
He's supposedly has a guide service.
A fishing guide or a hunting guide?
Fishing, hunting, but he's a full blown narcissist, man. If I've ever met one, he's one. He brainwashes the kids all the time, telling them that his mom's mean to him and won't talk to him, and he's fed up with her, and he won't let her talk to him and all this, which is bullshit, because they got phones, they can talk to him whenever he wants.
Is he the kind of person that's moving on from the split up, or wants them back together?
They've been split up for probably 7 or 8 years. He don't want her, he wants control of her. You know, I mean, I've studied up on narcissists since I've met this, just watching videos, and everything he does is narcissism. To the point where it's sickening. And I told her, I said, you got to cold turkey cut him off. Don't talk to him, don't communicate with him to the bare minimum. Document every text message he sends these kids brainwashing him. Document every time he doesn't want to participate to his obligations on whatever y'all's custody case is. His mind, he don't want her back, but he wants to be the authority. What he says goes. You do what I tell you to do, and she don't. You know, she doesn't do that.
Is that their only child?
No, there's 2. There's a daughter. I just told her just to, like I said, document all the bullshit. all the stupid shit he does over text messages, the brainwashing, the not showing up, the not putting his, percentage in whatever y'all are supposed to be doing in your contract, and don't worry about the bullshit. All he's doing is wasting people's time. I mean, who has the fucking cops come to the on Christmas when they're with their family, their mom and their grandma and everybody for 2 hours? You know what I'm saying? Who does that? Embarrass your kids. You know how embarrassing that was to those kids?
Yeah.
But he's all the time telling the kids how bad their mom is, and she bends over backwards for those kids. I mean, backwards. But I know how it is when you're with mine. I'm not with mine. I mean, I got my kids every other week.
Right.
So it's definitely tough. But when you got a parent that doesn't participate and wants to just always be the problem,
And you try to kind of get the peace because the kids are the ones that have to deal with it. They love their father and they love their mother, and it's just a difficult situation.
yeah, and it's just so hard these days because even mine, it was, what was it, a year and a half, 2 years ago, I was getting on mine's ass, and he flopped down on the floor, and he's, doing the, trying to get away from you stuff, and he fell down in there and hit his side. Well, his teacher seen it at school, and he goes to private school, and they had me in there, and I'm like, I know you got to check it, but it's just, you can't. These kids these days, it's hard to raise them. It's hard to raise a kid these days because you can sit there and verbally tell kids whatever you want, but they've gotten to the point where they know the system better than you do.
Well, there ain't no system. It's still and always been the same. It's just they made you believe you weren't allowed to commit simple battery on your kids, but you are. You're allowed to whoop them.
To a certain extent.
Well, and that's been always.
Yeah.
That's always been.
It just scares me anymore, especially being with, split houses, what it could lead into.
You can't.
These kids
You can't whoop them to leave marks or anything like that.
No, he's going to end up pushing her to the point where she's just going to have to unleash and take him back and just show all the stuff that she has documented on his ass, because he's going to brainwash the kids into being a narcissist or selfish or. To him, just keep in mind you are dealing with a full-blown manipulative narcissist.
We deal with that all the time.
He's one of these dudes.
We operate on Marcel. We operate on evidence and facts. We don't play games. If there ain't no evidence, no facts, then there ain't nothing to it.
He's one of them ones that'll go to church on Sunday and brag about it, and then turn around and do just what I'm saying. He just to other people he wants to be the superhero dad, and then tells his kids that if you don't have your ball bag, you're not going to practice. I'm not taking you to practice. I'm not going to cheer. I'm not doing. He won't do shit for them when it comes to them. It's just about what he wants to do. That's where I kind of got really upset with him. Especially when he started telling his daughter that she wasn't going to be making it to these cheer comps and stuff, that she busts her ass for and absolutely loves it. Been doing it since she's a little girl, and he's telling her that she won't be going on his weekends. I mean, just totally broke her heart.
How you doing, son?
I'm good.
We got a call advising that the father received a call of somebody screaming. Explained it in the dispatch notes that you had called him screaming, saying you just whipped with a whip.
Hit his sister with the whip. She starts screaming. I walk over there. I snatch the whip. I whacked him with it because every single time we go over there to walk the pigs, he hits her, and it's an accident. I made her come over there, and she barely tapped him with the whip. That's the only thing that happened. He said, I'm telling Dad. I called Dad, and I told Dad, just so you know, I hit your kid with a whip, and Kinsley did too, which is his sister. Just, so you get the whole story, because he wants to go over there. He's 14. You know how 14-year-olds are.
Path of least resistance.
Exactly. He's over there painting me out to be the bad guy, which is why you're here. Which is exactly why you're here, because nothing, no child abuse happened. He's painting me out to be the bad guy to him, which is why I have all of the problems that I have with him, because he's, very easily persuaded. So that's why you're here, and that's why I'm having all these problems. I'm parenting him. He slapped her with it again. This is not the first time. He got slapped with it twice, barely. And she has a mark, but I haven't seen her mark, and I don't know if he does. It was on his leg.
Do you have a mark, son? Do you have a mark?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Not on this side either. You can show them both sides. We're not hiding anything.
What's your deal? Why were you fighting with your sister?
I didn't mean to. The hog turned, and I went to hit the pig, and she cut me off, and I hit her on accident. And then my mom started yelling, said that she was gonna hit me, and then I ran, and then she said that she was gonna take her belt off and hang me.
And she's allowed to. She's allowed to commit simple battery on you. You're a minor, okay? And by law, she can wear your butt out.
Yes,
You understand that? You understand her responsibility to make sure you grow up and be a good, productive, responsible child?
Yes, sir.
Become a human being that is productive to society?
Yes, sir. And
You
I
understand
also
that?
tell him that he's a reflection of me. Like how you behave is a reflection of me. And if you're doing something, or you're not behaving, or you're out and about and you make a choice, that's a reflection of me. When I'm, you have to make the right choice even when I'm not standing there. We have this conversation a lot. I feel like I'm up against a wall, especially now.
Do we have different rules at father's house other than mother's house?
Do you think the rules are different at mom and dad's house?
What mom tolerates versus what dad tolerates?
Do you think he's the same? Like, do you think that me and him parent the same as far as, like being kind to others, or having a bedtime, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So it's different or the same?
The same.
It's the same. All right. Do you have parents that if the mom does something to you, the dad will be against the mom, or vice versa? If the dad does something to you, disciplines you, the mom will be against the dad?
Yes, sir.
You do have that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Do you feel safe around your mom? You don't
feel safe?
You don't feel safe around your mom?
Why
Why
is
not?
that?
You just tried to say you was gonna hang me.
I meant that I was going to beat
And
you
then what
with
if I go
it.
to sleep and you try to do that?
What? Are you serious right now? I would never hurt you on it, dude. I would never ever hurt you, and I did not. I was mad in the moment. I am very sorry, but I was mad in the moment. You know that I meant spank you with that belt, that I was going to beat your ass or wear you out, just like he just said. Look at me. I'm not going to tolerate the disrespect, and I will beat your ass if I have to. I will beat it out of you. I will. I'm not going to tolerate it. You're not going to be mean to me because of what other people are saying at other houses. It's not okay. And now we have the cops here, and you're telling him that you don't feel safe with me. Have I ever hurt you ever in your life? Have I ever done anything in your life to make you feel like that you may not wake up tomorrow? Ever?
You was punching me and stuff.
When? When have I? When? No, it's okay to be honest. I mean, you're. When have I done that?
You do it half the time when I yell at Marcel and stuff.
When me and you were playing in the car, yes, we hit each other when we're
I'm
playing.
talking about at home and you get mad and start punching me.
I get mad and I'll whack you in the back of the head or, you know, slap you in the back of the arm or something. I don't think, and you can be honest, I don't think that I've ever done anything to make you feel like you're not safe here. And do you want this officer to take you somewhere else? Because that's kind of where we're standing right now. Do you realize that?
I just want to go to my dad's.
Why do you want to go to your dad's?
Because I don't feel safe here.
You honestly don't feel safe here right now, even though I've never done anything to make you not feel safe. You think that Marcel would let anything happen to you? You think Leslie would let something happen to you? You think that I would hurt you?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Well, apparently there's more persuading going on than I thought.
Well, ma'am, I'm not gonna, there is no signs of any kind of abuse. I'm kind of reading through this right now.
Awesome. I'm so glad.
There's no marks on him. I think that there's room for some counseling or something.
I think so too now. I didn't realize that until just this moment.
But, you know, I don't. Let me ask you this, and son, you got to be honest with me.
Look at him, please, in the face.
Your father. Do you talk to your father about this kind of thing, and he's wanting you to live with him? Does he tell you to make stuff up or anything? He doesn't tell you to make stuff up.
No, sir.
Okay. Have you ever reported any kind of abusive behavior from your mother or your father?
No, sir.
Does your father spank you?
Yes, sir.
How does he spank you?
With a paddle.
With a paddle.
With a paddle that's how long?
No. This big?
No. It's a boat oar. You need to be honest. If you're going to sit here and try and throw me under the bus and run me over. It's a boat oar. It's like this big.
Okay.
In fact, I have a video of it on my phone.
I don't see where he is in any danger for him to be removed. It's totally up to you
He's
on
good.
what you do, whether you take him to the father or not.
He's good.
But the accusations of you beating him with a whip is unfounded because he has no marks, and he hit his sister with the whip, and that's...
Who does have a mark? Just, in case you want to see that mark, because obviously that means that...
So, that, and let me tell you something, just because you're 15 years old, doesn't mean you can't go to jail for hitting your sister.
Yes,
That's
sir.
battery. Just like she can go to jail for hitting you. That's battery.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Would you like to talk to her? Just, do you need to see her?
Yeah, I need to talk to her. Do you like the rules at your dad's house better than you like the rules at this house?
No, it's pretty much the same. But if I be disrespectful, I'll get stuff taken away there too.
He just wants to look at you and talk to you for a second. And please.
Where did you get hit at?
Had a soda.
Right here.
Right there. Did he hit you on purpose?
I don't know like that much.
Where were you at when he hit you? Was your back to him or was your
My
front to him?
back to him.
And he said he was swatting at the hog and it accidentally hit you in your leg. Marcel, is he your father?
Marcel?
Yeah.
No, that's my boyfriend.
That's your boyfriend.
Fiance.
Okay. All right. Marcel kind of filled me in on kind of the way he is. I don't know that. That's just what he's told me. What do you really think's going on there? Do you think he's trying to? Why would he be saying this?
Who? My ex?
Yes.
Why? Like,
Why would he be?
Why do you think he goes to the extreme of calling the cops and?
Yeah, and saying you beat him and all that. Was that
He
it?
does. So I never said that on the phone, and I just said, just so you know, because he does that a lot. He's always like, I'm telling Dad. Well, make sure you tell Dad the whole story.
Mm-hmm.
And and I was mad, and I probably shouldn't have said anything, but I call him like, just so you know, he got whacked with the whip, so we hit him back with it, because it's a lot. So anyways, the why he keeps I don't know if you saw any other police reports. There's numerous police reports. Like I feel like he's painting me to be the bad guy to them, and I feel like sometimes I'm like not far from it, you know what I mean? Like, because I'm fighting a losing battle. Like this person has it out for me for whatever reason, and I just.
Well, what I'm getting at is this, just because you don't have to hit a child to abuse a child. You see what I'm saying?
I totally agree with that.
You can abuse them mentally. And the mother and the father not being on the same page, and arguing and fighting with one another.
We don't even communicate. Today's the first time that I've called him or that he's called me. We don't communicate at all because we can't. Because I don't even like talking to y'all because I see all of you guys at Pogies, and usually I just keep my mouth shut, but I've had enough this week and it's been a lot, so that's the only reason why I'm even saying anything. But so Thursday game in Sebastian, and he told Kate, so I have the text message, he texted and said, hey buddy, do you know what time you're going to be back yet? Because I tried to ask your mom, but she was nasty, said something mean, like normal. I just want you to be aware. And I don't have any text message from him. He never tried to ask me at all. So, what are you doing? And why are you sending that kind of message to your child? Just say, what time are you going to be back? Why? Why is he communicating to me through my kids? He knows I look at their messages. He knows I'm going to see that. And so he doesn't send it to me anymore now, because he used to send them to me all the time. Messages like that all the time. Now he's sending them to my kids like, oh, I'll get her. I'll communicate to her through my son. So Friday and Saturday, now this was on Thursday, Friday and Saturday, I had a really hard time with like being very, very hateful, being very nasty to me. And then finally I'm like, why are you so angry? What is wrong? And without skipping a beat, he said, he didn't even have to think about it. He said, because you're always so mean to my dad.
You're always going to what?
You're always so mean to my dad. He didn't even have to think about why he was so angry. He said, because you're always so mean to my dad. And I said, well, who told you I was mean to your dad? He did. Okay, what was I mean to him about? When he asked you what time we would be back. So I went and got my phone, and I showed him my phone. I was like, I don't have any messages from him in months. He has not messaged me anything about what time we will be back.
Definite that there needs to be some counseling, and the counseling is, I don't know, it's so difficult whenever you have two parents moving on and they have kids and they'll have a relationship like this. It seems like it's never ending. It's always going to be that way. And it seems like it always excels and gets worse when the children become teenager and their hormones start kicking in, and one side promises
The sun, moon, and stars.
a better life. I went through it. You're not the Lone Ranger. Don't be embarrassed about talking to it. I went through it.
Embarrassed. I'm very embarrassed about the way that he treats me. I've never done anything wrong to him. I've always taken excellent care of my kids. His kids. Those are his kids. You know what I mean? Like those are kids that his, and he's now all of a sudden I'm a bad guy. Well, I wasn't a bad guy when I was doing it by myself for 10 years or whatever it was. I wasn't the bad guy back then. I wasn't unstable back then. So I'm very embarrassed about the way that he has treated and gone about this, because he calls the cops on us all the time. All the time.
Yeah, I know a lot of people think DCF is bad. However, DCF has some programs that they can intervene. A lot of times they, when there actually is abuse, they force families to go through it. But, in y'all's case, it would be a volunteer. And you would volunteer. Would he volunteer for some kind of service?
Him?
Yes, your ex.
I doubt it. I think that he doesn't see anything wrong with him, and that, I'm just unstable and I'm crazy and vindictive and all the things. I think that he sees me as the problem, and he will never see it any other way, and he's trying to push that agenda onto them.
Everybody has a right to their own, everyone has a right to their own opinion, and you know how to raise children based on how you were raised. He knows how to raise children based on how he was raised. I don't know how he was raised.
Like
I don't know how you
all
were
this
raised.
turmoil.
Yeah, it's just, that's what we know. If it's one-sided, it's one-sided, but I think that, there's been a gap, and I'm not a therapist in any way, but, I think that there's been some damage done between you and his relationship. Why, I don't know.
Right.
But there's some damage done that needs to be corrected. Okay?
I agree with that. Thank you.
He may not want to tell you what it is. He may not know how to tell you what it is.
Right.
Through therapy, that's what therapy is. It's talking, getting whatever's bothering you out. And something may be bothering you. I don't know. You didn't leave any marks, but I'll have to tell you this: it's not properly the right utensil to discipline your kid with.
Yes, sir.
Although I've been beat with a water hose and rakes and shovels and whatever was next to my dad whenever I was hard
I
at it.
don't want to be like that. I did lash out, but I just had enough.
Well,
He's been so mean to us this
these
week.
problems, as they start growing, they start building up in you too. It's not only building up in him, it's building up in you, and that's what'll happen.
Okay. You're
So
right.
just find you somebody out there. I'm sure it's online. When you get everything done tonight and it's time to go to bed, pull it up, start looking and see if there's some counseling out there that would help. Why do you think he wants to go to the dads?
I don't know. He's been saying that, though. This isn't the first time he said that to me, but as far as the not feeling safe, that was a shocker. That hit me, because he's never said that, and I don't think he's ever, none of these kids here, there's 4 kids here, you can ask all 4 of them, I don't think any of them would feel like they're not safe here. Like, that really hit me, and yeah, we need to do something, because and I don't know why he would rather live there, because for the first 8 to 10 years, there really wasn't no dad in the picture anyway. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's just now a real dad since 2020.
Takes them fishing. Does he take them fishing and hunting and that kind of stuff?
Yeah,
do y'all
so
do anything like that?
Yeah, so does Marcel. Marcel does that stuff with him. And I think he's harder on him than I am, as far as his attitude and, stuff like that. Like, I feel like he's harder on him than I am. Like, I let some of that stuff go sometimes.
As far as the accusations of abuse, I'm unfounding it. You didn't leave a mark or anything. You done what most parents would have done. Okay? Don't be ashamed. Yep.
What's going on?
How we doing?
All right. Sergeant Colley. Yep. What's up, brother?
There was an incident the other night at his mother's house.
Okay.
It's Holden, Deputy Holden, whatever, went to it. I apologize, dude. I can't
you're good.
fucking think straight. I was under the assumption that one incident happened. His mom hit him with a whip. He was a dumbass, and he did something to his sister. I mean, I know he should have had his ass whipped.
Right.
With a legally, responsibly. Mr. Holden called me 3 hours later after worrying about my son not knowing what's going on over there. Downplays everything, which I kind of went with. Okay, he hit her sister. Of course, he needed to be smacked.
Right.
Whatever. I picked my son up from ball today. My son tells me he told Deputy Holden that his mother threatened to hang him with her belt.
Okay.
Nothing was done. Deputy Holden didn't tell me that.
Right.
My son tells me that he went and laid in his bed and couldn't sleep. Then he goes to school the next day, and I don't know if he got in trouble or not, but he said his teacher come up, and obviously it was, something's wrong.
Miss Campbell.
I don't know who that is.
She was with us when we was fishing and stuff. When we was with Amanda and them. She's she's our assistant.
Anyways, one of the teachers, or
Right.
is she a teacher?
No, she's a principal, assistant principal.
Okay, came up to him and I guess seen something was off.
Okay.
So my son didn't sleep all night, scared of his unstable mother.
Right.
And the deputy plays this shit off and don't tell me nothing about it.
Yeah.
I want a report done on Mr. Holden, and I need you to sit down and take a report about my son's life being threatened from his mother.
Okay.
This, and I apologize that she's busted the windows out of my house with my kids in the house.
Mm-hmm.
We got her arrested. I've been trying to show the system that she's unstable for a long time.
Yeah.
Nothing. I'm always brushed off. That fucking ends now.
Okay.
And the fact that, which I guess here, matter of fact, I won't say anything. What did your mom say about Deputy Holden being the officer?
She says, I'm happy it was him because she goes to his work every sometimes and eats there for breakfast.
I want all this
at?
shit documented, Bubba. I'm sorry.
You're good.
Sorry for causing an issue. We're talking about a kid.
Right.
We're talking about an unstable woman that I left after 20 years because I realized it.
Yeah.
And now we're talking about officers brushing the shit under the table.
Right.
No fucking way.
So here's what I'll do. All right, we'll do this first for you. You're wanting to file a formal complaint on him. I got to have you fill this out, right? So that's part of our policy. All right, and then what I'll do is let me run over here. I'll have somebody bring it to me. I'll have somebody bring me a statement form.
So I didn't, and I don't know how this shit goes. I've never had to bring my child to the police department.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Does he need to sit down and tell you the story, what he just told me?
It's either that or he can write it down on a piece of paper. I don't mind
you need
whatever.
To have somebody talk to him or record
So-
it. He's not good with spelling nor writing. So I don't know if y'all want to record it, sit down with him writing a report. That's not gonna work.
So if you're wanting to file a formal complaint,
Absolutely.
all right,
Would you over your kids?
Probably.
Do you see? I mean, am I
I
losing my cool right
no,
now?
I get where you're coming from.
I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, there was a lot of things Deputy Holden said I get. You know, he fucked up.
Yeah.
If I'd have been there, I would have whipped his ass.
Right.
On his ass.
LT, can I call you right back? I'm with a complainant. All right.
This has been the issue, and I'm gonna. We didn't talk about this today. This has been an issue I've been begging her for years. When we worked together, she loses control. She never hits him on the ass. I'm not even gonna say it. Where does she hit you?
She punches me
And then slaps you where?
on my face.
I've been asking for years for this shit to stop.
Right.
This is why all this is fixing. I'm fixing to escalate it and take it because it's gonna fucking stop.
Yeah.
She's already got anger issues. She's already been to anger class. Now we're having this shit. What's next? What? My son laid in bed and couldn't sleep because he fucking was scared of his mom. Which I told you fucked up. And it's putting your hand. You got your work cut out for you when we get home. Putting your hands on your sister. And we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be dealing with any of this shit. So a lot of this is your fault. Your mom is just unstable and took it too far.
Sure.
This is serious.
Yeah.
man.
No, I get it.
Now, do I think she would kill my son?
Right.
No.
Still document it though.
Well, I'm just
if
saying,
it was
no,
said,
I don't think so.
right.
But I spent 20 years with the woman.
Yeah.
Could she get in one of her episodes
Right.
and like freak out? That's what I'm worried about.
Right. Yep. Yep.
She did all this in front of my daughter. Then she told my daughter, so this is how you reprimand your kid, don't hit. What? And then told my daughter to go fucking hit him. Made my daughter hit him.
Yeah.
So this is like some toxic ass parenting going on.
Right.
So the day that it happened, she like got out of the car, jumped over the fence, and said what happened. And I said I hit her on accident. And she says it's not no accident, and runs at me and like tries to take the whip from me, and I snatched it and ran all the way around the like fence that we made for cows, and I ran all the way around. And like she says, stop, if you don't, I'm gonna take my belt off and hang you. And I stopped, and she took the whip from me, and she hit me. And then
Was it like a bull whip? Is that what you're talking about, like a bull whip?
I thought it was.
It's a pig whip.
Okay.
And then she made my sister hit me with it too,
Where'd she hit you at with it?
on my legs.
You got bruises or anything?
No, sir.
No?
The
Okay.
only bruise I got was from baseball.
Okay. And that's what happened that day? That's all that happened that day?
That's all that happened. And then we went home, or we got in the car, and then her boyfriend called her and says, we're Kate and the cops are here. And she says, right here, I can't talk right now. And then we went home, and the cops were there, and the cops said, one of the, I don't know his name, said, and I told him what all happened. And he says, I told him what happened. She says that she took the whip from me and hit me, and then my sister hit me. And then I told her that she threatened me to hang me. I told him that she threatened to hang me. And my mom told her that I had my sister, and then he brought something different up and says that's battery. And said that I could go to jail for that. And then I asked, can I please go to my dad's? I don't feel safe here. And the cop says to my mom, you can take him over there or he can stay here. And my mom says no.
Okay. And then how does she normally discipline you? If you do something you're not supposed to or whatever, how do you get disciplined with mom?
Sometimes she slaps me on the face, or I go to bed early, or like when I got in trouble, like I was talking to my mom and I got in trouble, and the next day it was like Sunday that I had to pick up leaves and stuff, debris and stuff.
Okay. Does she like spank you with a belt or anything like that, or she just slaps you in the face?
She slaps me in the face, or there was a paddle that she would hit me with, but that broke.
Okay. What about your sister when she gets in trouble? How does she get disciplined?
Sometimes my mom slaps her in the face.
Okay.
Or usually she hits her with the belt, with the paddle, or sometimes with the belt.
Okay. And you said you said a cow whip? Is that like the ones they use for 4-H? Is that what it is?
It's a pig whip.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, like a stick almost.
Now let me back up.
Yeah.
And I kind of wish I would have knew that or heard that.
Right.
I'm at home. So this was Monday?
Yes.
Because today's Wednesday, so it wasn't yesterday, it was Monday. Monday, I'm at home from work, and I get a call, which it got so toxic that I don't even talk to them. I'm just like, dude, let's deal with her, raise our kids. She calls me screaming. I just hit your son with a whip. You're a piece of shit. Anyway, and I'm kind of like, what is going on? Now, what you just said, when somebody says whip, what'd you think of?
Right.
Cow whip.
Cow whip, yeah.
If I would have known that it was the other one, which I mean, I'm sure it still hurts like hell.
Right.
But in my mind, there's a father. My only job is to take care of my children.
Yep.
I'm at home. I get a phone call from an unstable nut job.
Right.
I just hit your son with a whip. I'm thinking cow whip. I'm thinking blood. I'm thinking, I can't get a hold of nobody.
Yeah.
She done took so many other phones in the house. I call my daughter's phone. I can't get a hold of nobody. So here I am sitting at home thinking, damn, shit's going wild. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. All I know is an unstable woman just said she hit my son with a whip.
Yeah.
That's when I was like, okay, since I can't get an answer, since I don't know anything, I'm calling the sheriff's department.
Right. And then
Which
they went out.
we should have called 30 other times about the face incidents and all the other shit. I just don't because, I'm like, okay, obviously it hasn't quit.
Yeah.
Obviously it's getting worse.
Yeah.
Telling your 14-year-old son you're going to hang him with your belt is crossing. Matter of fact, the fact that we're sitting in this, dude, that's sick.
Yeah.
That's sick. That's unstable.
Right. No, I get it.
Okay, and I know not to be an ass. I don't want to be an ass.
Yep.
I'm not walking out of here and just forgetting about this.
No, you're good.
I'm just saying, I'm coming back. I want to know what's done.
Yep. I'll work tomorrow too, so I'll follow up with you.
That is going to happen. Deputy Holden is never to go back to that house again when I call for any of this shit. Ever.
Okay.
That's pretty much the reason I'm pissed. Deputy Holden was told from my son that his mom told him she was going to hang him with a belt and nothing was done. So what I explained, and obviously it's not good calling the cops. Like I didn't even want to have the cops go over there. This is why I haven't before. Yeah. Because I don't want the, what's up with that hat? Why you got this hat? Oh, glasses.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen that. I don't want the kids, seeing cops all the time.
Right. No,
but because this shit's going too far, and I explained to him from now on, which she takes the phones. She won't, matter of fact, she didn't let me talk to. We'll get away around that. But from now on, if you get smacked on your ass for doing something stupid, you deserve it. And I'm probably going to do it when you come to my house.
Right.
But if your mom hits you in the face, punches you, hits you with anything, you need to call me right as soon as you can. I understand that.
If you don't, then when you go to school, go to the SRO.
What is it?
The deputy at the school.
Well, here's the other thing I'm worried about, and you tell me how this works. The whole DCF thing, the whole, I want to be careful.
I don't know, I have to look at his report, because ultimately he should have forwarded it to DCF, because that's what we do. When a child's involved, it gets forwarded to DCF. So I'll document this, and then it'll get faxed to DCF, because ultimately DCF has to do their independent investigation, because they can show up to moms and take all this. I don't know that this will happen, don't hold me to it because it's DCF, but they could go, all right, we see that mom's unstable, dad's getting custody right now until other crap. DCF can remove kids from parents, right? They have the.
But there's no way they can take my kids from her and not
They would give them. They would. You're right. Yeah, because you're the father.
But
and
they've scared my whole life.
Yeah. No, and I try to tell people, to be honest with you, man.
The DCF thing sounds like
they're good and bad. That's doing this since 2008. DCF can be good and bad in situations. There's been times where I've recommended.
I have to deal with their mother as
right. There's been times where I've recommended people hey, you should call DCF, because DCF has that power to remove. Now this is parents that are on drugs and shit like that. You know what I mean? But do y'all have paperwork, custody agreement paperwork, and all that?
Yes, we have 50-50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
how old does a kid have to be before he can say?
I'm not sure. I actually just got asked that the other day because my brother's kind of going through some of this, and my mom asked me. She goes, "Can she go in front?" I'm like, I don't think there's a certain
I thought it was
age,
15 or 16.
and it may be. I don't know legally that way.
He's been telling his mom for years, and I think that's why I didn't understand why I was the piece of shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, you've been saying that forever, but I'm not there. I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to think, and I've explained to her for years, he's 14, so probably I don't remember when she first started, but does he do dumb shit?
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's a 14-year-old.
Right.
But the smacking in the face, and I'm like, listen, whip his ass, ground him, take his stuff, be a responsible parent. But I've showed her studies. I used to send them to her.
Right.
Hitting a human in the face.
Yeah.
Here are the studies.
Right.
You're gonna make that human hate your guts.
Yeah.
Now, as much as I don't like her, do I want my kids hating their mother? No.
Right.
That's not healthy.
Yeah.
So I think now that she's seeing he don't like her and wants away,
Right.
she's blaming
Blaming
me.
you for it.
And I'm like, I've been telling you for years not to do this shit.
Right. Yeah.
Which I'm sure you've been there. Talking to a woman is like talking to that concrete. I've shown her the scientists.
Right.
I've shown her the facts.
Yeah.
Now I'm ready to take this shit further.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry Mr. Holden's going to get caught up in it.
Right.
I don't mean no. My beef is with his mom and what's
Right.
going on.
Yeah.
But this just kind of I just found this out.
Yeah.
I picked him up from ball and he was going on and I don't try not to let him get negative. I'm like, don't talk negative. Don't talk bad.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that, yeah, she threatened to hang me with the belt. And I'm like,
Yeah.
surely this was the next day, and he's like, no, I told the deputy that.
Right.
Are you?
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll go. I don't know because I'm going to
Put in the
review.
report.
Yeah.
Deputy Holden is to never
I'll let
speak
him
to
know.
my kids or go there again.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yep. Yep. I'll make sure they're aware of it. So.
What would he do if today, I got a phone call?
And, yeah.
Matter of fact,
Right.
it'd be a bad movie.
Yeah.
I'd have a problem
Right.
on my hands.
Yeah.
Or what dad would.
Yeah.
Sorry for dude.
No, you're
shit's
good.
boiling.
I'll follow up with you tomorrow.
And I explained to him, if you get your ass whipped for doing something dumb, you get your ass whipped.
Yep.
But slapping in the face, especially now at your age, slapping in the face, punching you, anything else, I want to know immediately because we're coming right fucking here.
Yep. Document.
Thank you,
All
sir.
right, brother.
Sorry, brother.
Yep. No, you're good. All right. We'll see you, brother.